What's the deal? What's the deal? Back live in effect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sitting up on here on live, back again. The Angelic One. So my day going pretty decent today. Um, Tired of sitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got things I could be doing. Like for real, man. I had things I could be doing, man. Like, um, me and my sinuses, man, they be woof. Yeah, but anyway, it's only that. So, uh, tired of sitting. When they say be still, because God got something planned for you. Got something worked out for you. And if I don't get up and look for things and find things, just if I just sit here think he's just gonna do something, it's not gonna work like that. You know what I mean? Like your bills steady rolling in. That's part of being, enslaved to a system that doesn't work for nobody here. So we moving into a new paradigm. So a new system, new ways of doing things to move humanity forward into the future in truth and righteousness, you know, along with most of all love. And that's the hard part for some people, receiving love, because they only been through a lot with people coming in gaslighting with, fake love. So a lot of people always have the defensive mechanisms up, and uh, learn how to take them down is a challenge, with something you have to go within, and allow yourself to be vulnerable, and it take time. Like it's not gonna happen overnight. It ain't easy, you know. It's innate with me to be vulnerable, like vulnerability is me being vulnerable is my superpower, literally, So I don't have a problem with it, but a lot of people do. I'm vulnerable. I'm open. Uh, what you see is what you get. Like as far as in seeing my character, how I communicate with, how I would communicate with someone. So it's a little easier for me, and people like me. So uh, that's an advantage, literally, and that's the way. If you on this channel, you vibing with me, you understand this stuff, that I'm speaking about, so it's innate in me to be vulnerable and use it as a superpower. I really do. Like I've been doing that all my life. And so as I sit, you know, I have the understanding to everything, every situation. Like, like I'm an ascended master, you know, in the physical, you know. So uh, I've been working on this all my life, and I don't have to work hard. I mean, I can set my mind to something and do something now and have income coming in, but um, I know I need guidance on things that I'm appointed to. I just keep hearing this noise over here, and these cars keep coming in out of this uh, house across the street. It's no legal activity. I mean, I know that for sure. You know. So anyway, um, I have, like I say, kingdom responsibilities. So with me having kingdom responsibilities, it requires, divine guidance, and I have to wait on it. So that's what I'm doing now. Even though I'm tired of waiting, but it's big, it's huge. So I have to keep feeling my way around. So I'm still growing, I'm still learning, but I'm only really actually remembering, who I am and what I can do in my assignment. So I'm just waiting for things to open up because I reach out to people and I speak with them and talk to them about certain things, but it doesn't align. So at that time, so I have to wait on. I just put in the effort and the intention, and I set my intention, and I just wait for it to what they call manifest. But I mean, wait for it to. I don't. I'm not a type that like I say. I don't really like to use manifestation because people throw that word around too much, and it's people roll that word off so easy, like saying like you say a lot, like I say a lot, because I don't know which way I want to go. So it's like saying, saying a lot, so any any words that people start using into their vocabulary, it's like a psychological type thing that they're trying to practice using, to convince people that this gonna work and that's gonna work. And then they could tell you things like on here, on YouTube, and then you looking for things and they don't happen and don't work out. You like, what the fuck? Why I listen to that dumbass person? But you still on the right track, depending on who you are. You still going the right way because you can't move the wrong way. So they gonna do nothing but slow you down, and then you just tap back into your inner being, and when you felt like you've been misguided and you've been going the wrong way. I'm sorry, man. Like my phone, I got three phones sitting there, and they turned one, two turn with the charger, with the charger thing at the bottom. The charger port at the bottom is facing that way, and then the other one facing this way, and I have to line it up. I don't like a lot of things out of whack. Like I'm, you know, I'm, I'm like that. Like people call it OCD, but it's just focus and things like that. So anyway, so you may feel like, fuck that, I shouldn't listen to them, and then you know, uh, you you start understanding that you know that you have to pay attention to yourself a lot more. And even though the external things are coming in, and you need those things, you know what I mean? Like people can't, like I hear people on the speaker say, just stay within, just go within and stay within. You can't. You still got to communicate with people. You have to. Like you got to go to the grocery store, right? You know what I'm saying? So when you go to the grocery store to get food to feed you so you can keep going, you can't stay within all the time. People say just pray and God gonna do everything. Then it's like that's all they say. The same program, God gonna do everything. Just pray and just trust God. And then you do that praying, and like I'm sitting here, I'm waiting on God now too. You know what I mean? So, but I know like my process don't take long. I know what I need to be still and sit down. I'm like, I'm talking to, most high. I'm like, most high, like, man, I gotta get out of here, man. I need to do something. Like, I need something going. I'm frustrated. Like, damn, man. Like, I'd be straight like that. I'm like, man, you keep fucking me over. Like, keep playing with me at the job. I call him pops, man. Pops, man. This. you know, he don't be he understand my frustration. Like, so it's not I'm like, not to be like that. People think you don't need to curse. Well, why they made the words up? Like perfect. I use the word perfect. I think I said on here before, um, ain't nothing perfect, but things are perfect. It's such thing as perfect. You know what I mean? It was the perfect meal. It's the perfect day to go sailing. It's the perfect time to go fishing. It's the perfect time to leave so we can miss traffic to get to New York City from here in Massachusetts. It's whatever your perfect is, your perfect what allows you to feel good and you know what I mean, and vibrate high and to keep your frequency open, you know what I mean? And, and stay tapped into your higher self. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, you can say perfect. Like if they say nothing perfect, like yeah, we know ain't nothing perfect. Yeah, we understand. We understand that. So I not I still have some of the program that's glued onto me too, where I can still say ain't nothing perfect, because depending on how I'm feeling. And so now I can, you know, see my shift, when the shifts of the energy is coming upon the planet, like I'm being more conscious. Like, yeah, I did say that a video ago, and I thought about it when I looked back at when I said it, and and then when I watched my video again, I'm like, I said it. See, I can still say things just glued to the matrix. Like you can't, you know, and I don't use matrix. It's just I'm different. I'm on a whole different level. So I'm different. I'm trying to let you be able to see my eyes, but guess not. So yeah, I'm different. So uh uh but I believe in perfect. You know what I mean? Perfect, whatever your perfect is. It's not as a I don't even say collective, like as a it's not a perfect meaning for the masses or for a program that somebody else built that's not working for nobody. Yeah, it's designed not to be perfect, but it can be perfect because perfect, once you get to that perfect point, then you move on, then we grow, and then we get hit, and it'll be perfect. Then it'll be perfect again, and it'll keep being perfect. You know what I mean? Until it's spin into light. You know what I mean? The light just steady grows, like, when you're having um expansion, like, expansion in the universe. I like them bikes, man. When you have an expansion in the universe, so you you steady grow. And light doesn't mean like it's a light. It's just the way you use it as a terminology now to communicate one with one another. That's why you can't stay within because you have to communicate with everyone. You know, because especially what they call, I call it kingdom of responsibilities. You now have, tending to your responsibilities. You have to communicate. That's part of your responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like you have to. But that don't mean like, I'm gonna give myself away to these people more than I give to myself. I used to do that, and I will like, if my God has come through, you know who I'm talking about. Mhm. Yeah. She get everything, you know what I mean? So that's what it is. So and my family, just like that's part of the program, which you you give your way self way to that because they're only gonna give their self way to you. You know what I mean? So why not? That's what you do when you bond, create a bond with each other and you a family, you come together like this. And it's like, so and so anyway, so you when you understand your kingdom responsibilities here on the planet, um, you have to be you have to be you have to give all yourself to it, to your responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like, because they, like, right now it's not really all physical. It's not physical really at all with me. So it's um it's more spiritual. So I give my all to it spiritually. And it's hard. Man, I've been through some things like that literally drive you crazy. You know what I mean? Like for real, because I'm sitting here like my mind want to go like, just freak out, like, and I feel like I'm about to lose it sometimes, like because of this. Like I was just the other day, I was like getting to the point, I'm like, wow, I'm feeling like this, like I can just like this, and then I'm just sitting here and I feel like I'm suffocating. And I'm like, oh, I've been going through this a while. Like you see in the last place, I was sitting again. I came from a place when you see me sitting, and I was working with a guy. If you watch, you know, early in my videos, and he called and was coming to pick me up, and I thought that was going to help me out at work, but I had to remove myself from around him because he started getting nasty, and I'm like, let me, exit, and I had to sit, and I kept trying to. And like I said, all I needed was $600 to fix my situation. I couldn't make that for nothing. I get up to 450, and I couldn't even borrow 150 with $200 from nobody. Actually, it was 650 back then. I needed 200 more. I had 450, and then after a while, I sat. Then I had to buy a grocery, and then I had to give money away to help pay a bill because that's what I had. Like, man, and it was easy because like I had a ride to work, and we was building, remodeling stuff inside this place, and I was learning something that was, what I mean, I was passionate about it, and so. Uh, I had these glasses adjusted. I should have left them how they were, but it is what it is. So, yeah, uh, um, just sit. You only can sit like all the sitting I've been doing. You only can sit so much, be still so much. And they call it being obedient. Yeah, but uh, it's not really like you being obedient. You know what I mean? Because like being only what is being disobedient, like not following rules. It was or cultural views, the way other people expect for you to, and then that's being disobedience, and that's the problem. Like once you learn about the Most High, no matter which way you learn, like you know, when you're on this journey, I'm speaking for this journey. Like when you learn about the Most High, uh, I'm speaking of the journey, the collective, this awakening in our the way we're awaken, and the way we're speaking. You know what I mean? We know what we're talking about for ourselves. And that's why when you know you you know you get so far, and then you learn. You start understanding yourself, and understanding your journey, and things, and learn. Then you start connecting with the divine. And in the collective. In the collective, we start going up, and getting closer to the Most High, and start understanding our process. Uh, those, things that we learned from cultures and religions, and and different energy transaction where communication with other people and dark people, like, because like even without the dark, the devil, let's say the dark forces, like, how would you grow out of something? You know what I mean? So when people saying that it's bad, it's Satan, like it's so horrible and bad. Yeah, we understand that, but look, but I appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause look where it got me. Woo! I'm up there, man. You know what I mean? We can understand that way, and then now we pay more close attention and put ourselves first. You know, not but you still also always need the energy exchanges amongst the masses. Whoever you encounter through your daily routines. You know, your day or your daily travels. So you can't just be in solitude. Like, yeah, you might take a journey out. You want to just go off to the woods because you put in a lot of work doing those type, doing that stuff with people, and then you need a break time for yourself. So you go sit with Gaia. You know what I mean? In nature and the animals and start learning about nature. You know what I mean? And connecting. And that shit ain't easy, man. Like, you gonna sleep outside in the woods overnight, man. Shit out there, boy, to scare the hell out of you. You ain't just gonna go. Nah, like not melanated beings anyway, not a melanated American being. Like, yo, man, you have to, like, I don't know how they got it set up because I'm telling you, like, I tried it, and man, I couldn't, like, like, I'm laying out there getting ready to, there's stuff out there, man. You don't even, man, it wanted, you knew who is this. So just imagine how, like, you move to a new neighborhood when you were a kid and you got to get to know the people in school and class. So you got to learn the animals, they got to learn you. And then you start working your way in to get accepted into them areas you travel. Because, man, you be in some places like you in the woods, say, let's say, you just area where it's super Walmart at, and you in kind of in the city or whatever. Let's say if you're in Orlando City on the outskirts in the suburbs, they have a Walmart distribution. You see a bunch of woods, like, man, I could take a nice hike through there. Go out there and stay out there at night. Man, you got raccoons, man, bears out there. You don't even know. Like, yeah, there's be bears running around too. In Florida and like Orlando area, yeah. There be bears, man, skunks, like, but they don't really you'll walk up on one. Man, like armadillos, you know what I mean? Possums, you got wild hogs. What? There's a bunch of wild hogs. They'll stay away from, but at night, yeah, they want to come see who this is. Like, I used to walk through here every day. Now they're gonna make me change my route because when I'm trying to, need somewhere to run, you got coyotes, man. You got a whole bunch of stuff watching you and can smell you miles away, man. And you think you're just gonna go out there that easy? Nah, I mean, yeah, you can, but you gotta. But and I wonder why, like, why Caucasians they can do it and nothing bother them. I don't know how they do that. You don't really see no black people going camping and standing out in the woods and stuff like that. Cause, excuse me, like, we not here in America. We're not allowed to yet. The animals don't really know us like that. They used to knowing Caucasians. Like a white people, they always keep a dog, and you want to say, dang, they can train a dog good. Black people, we can't do that. Not like Caucasian. You know what I mean? Like, melanated beings, melanated American beings, we can't do that. I mean, to that we can. Don't get me wrong. Hell yeah, we could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you see more of that because with the Caucasian beings that you see more of that with them because they outpopulate us here in Americas. You know what I mean? So of course, and like, shoot, we can barely feed ourselves. Like, we can't get a dog, and then most of the times, shoot, like 90% of melanated American beings, we rent. We don't buy. We don't have houses to buy, so some places don't allow you to have dogs. See what I mean? So yeah, so going to the woods and things like that, it's not easy, man. Like people say it on here and on YouTube and different social media platforms and everything. And man, stay out there at night. I remember I was laying out in the woods in the daytime. I'm laying up and I see three baby owls. I was so beautiful. They were pure white. I'm like, whoa, I'm looking at them. They looking at me. They sat there and watched me for days. You know what I mean? Every day they'll come out. I'm like, and they'll come right there until their mama give them a call, like right before it get dark. Then they go, it's time to eat or whatever. You know what I mean? So I experienced that. That was beautiful. So, like, I stayed out in the woods for what, a couple months, but I ended up sleeping behind a Dollar General store. You know what I mean? Like at night when it got night, I'm at the Dollar General, like on like with a dock, where they park at the dock. I'm just laid out there, like man, and that was the time when I had a decision and choice, like disconnect. You know what I mean? It was saying disconnect and stuff like that, and I was put in a position. I'm like, what you gonna do? Like, and the situation came, and I went head first into it. Like I didn't want to, and my cousin, his old lady was like, "What you gonna do about money?" Well, I gotta wait on God with it. Yeah, I understand that, but still, what you gonna do about money? Can you hear what I just said? God damn it, man! That's what I'm thinking about. My mind. I'm like, you gotta wait on God. Like I don't know, He'll figure it out. You know what I mean? And that's what I did. And I was moving like that, and they was still in the argument, like I'm crazy. But don't they preach this shit in the church, nigga? Like, man, you be going to church. Then you gonna turn around and ask me that. You see what that is? See what I'm saying? What that is? Like, yeah, yeah. Damn, my cousin, you know what I mean? Spray me down the water hose, call me dirty and stank. I want to be sleeping in your backyard in a tent, bitch. You want to even tell me to come in the house, take a shower? You know I'm in a situation. But when I had my house, I gave you a key. Oh, y'all watch your house and and he go did my yard. He think I'm supposed to give him 800. I ain't bro, like I'm renting this house. Like, if he went to cutting and stuff and all that, like, man, I'm not paying. No, I'm not planning on you being here long. You don't know what my plan is. You should have talked to me about stuff like that instead of just going to do it. And then he had never said felt like I owe him $800. Man, you better watch out. Like, like well, now we ain't cool at all. Like he come around me, yeah, man, 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 whatever, man. Man, don't play with me. Get away from me, man. What? I mean, I do no rapping with him. Like, I ain't got no rap for you, bro. Like, nah, I ain't got no rap for you, dog. None. Like, boy, you shitted on me bad. You know what I mean? Then I had, but and then when I faced that situation, like nobody didn't care. Nobody. So I took a Uber from there. When I got in the car, man, this song came on. Man, the Uber car, man. I'm like. And I just let it drop me at, what I mean, a place, and I just walked around. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I'm like, in my hometown where I was from, Haines City. Just walked around over there, and I'm like, man. And I was just tired of people, man. You know what I mean? I was making a lot of money, and I just couldn't never get right and have nobody to work with. And I was seeking that so desperately bad. Like I damn it would take anybody to be around. So I was taking people that was from nothing and trying to have them turn into something. But they looking at the shit that I got like it's something big and like I'm better than them. And I ain't got shit. Like, you know what I mean? So I started selling off stuff, and then I left, and when I came back, then that's when like I ended up staying like, in the woods. It was hard, man. I remember I was sleeping in the laundromat, and the guy came in the next day. He was like, it was because it was raining and stuff, and I was like, it was cool, and I wanted to kind of be somewhat warm. And these girls was there. Like I could have talked harder to one girl. She was really was into me, but I wasn't feeling that. You know what I mean? She was really nice looking. You know what I mean? And her and her friend was there. And they ended up leaving their blankets. I'm like, thank you, God. Look at that. I needed them two blankets so bad, man. I'm like, what? And it just was the little things, like they left their blankets. They went to go to put the stuff in the car, and the door locked. And I went to help them take it out, and the door locked. They said, "Man, I left my cover." They were like, "Dang." So I went back behind the place with this lunch mess behind the Dollar General, this little place, and I slept on the dock. I don't remember what I did. I went through so much. Some things I can't remember because they're not important no more. You know what I mean? Like if they come to me, I speak about it. But like now, and man, um, you know, yeah, I got. I received blankets from that, and the guy came in the next day was like, "Hey man, I can't have you sleeping in the laundry, man. I saw you. I was watching you from the cameras. You can't sleep in here." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, all right." But and then like later on when I went back and started staying at my mom's house with her husband and my brother and stuff, well they didn't like he worked for the devil, man. Like literally, like he worked for the devil. And people might say you looking at it wrong. Oh man, God, the divine man, all that showed me this, proved it to me. Excuse me. They say forgive your family, forget and stuff like that. Man, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time to play with them. So, uh, yeah, just and so I ran into some beautiful stuff. You know what I mean? Um, I actually, man, I know I actually ran into an angel. It was a human being, like literally. It seemed like he was a regular human being, but he was. He was white, redneck as hell. And let's say maybe he was, but I know he was because I asked him to wake me up. I had my tent, and he just laid on the ground. I'm like, mosquitoes not gonna bother you? Oh no, they're not gonna bother me. Like, hey man, I get my tent from over there. No, I'm leaving tomorrow. In the morning. My girl from Clearwater, whatever, St. Peter, whatever he said, he was coming to pick him up. And man, this man, he woke me up. He didn't come and say, hey man, you asked me to wake you up. He didn't do that. It was this whistle sound never heard in my life. Never heard this whistle sound. Like it was so calm and beautiful. It was like the most calmest thing like that I needed at that time. Like and it felt so good. I was like I was dreaming. I didn't even want to wake up. I was like, man, I gotta leave this. It was like I don't know, man. Like that whistle, like something like I experienced some other stuff that was man, like it was like matching that. Like and like he was like while I was sleeping he was laying around. He was laying around like protecting me because I don't want to go into the store. Like it was like I seen him more than like seen him like 3 times. And he was around, like man, like it was beautiful, like the way it woke me up. And then when I woke up and I looked at my tent, I was gonna say, hey, thank you, man, or whatever. He was gone. He wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? So um, like yeah, I understand, like, yeah, I have. And this man, he looked at like he was on meth and he smelled like alcohol and everything. Like, yo, and like he happened to be there. And like I knew he was there protecting me. I can tell he was watching over me, like as a human being, like for real, man. Like I don't want to go into too detail about it. Like, when people start coming alive and you watch this video and you ask questions and I can explain a lot of stuff to you. I can tell you a lot of things, that I've experienced. Excuse me. People, they say, like they seen UFOs and stuff like that. Like, and I that deal that's in my life. You know what I mean? Like it's there. Let something start happening, like something start moving wrong around me. Like, man, they gonna show up. I'm telling you, they gonna show up for real, man. They'll show up. I mean, like, yo, like I was telling you, explaining that about the pyramid, like, man, yo, you don't want to see that. It's man, I'm talking about Man, fucking huge, man. That shit huge. I'm talking about it'll block the sun. Like right now, if it came, it's daytime. If it came out, man, that thing it would literally block the sun. Everything would be dark. It'll be shaded. Like yeah, and like ain't no government can build nothing that big without people knowing. Like like and like and that was just one. And man, that's a lot. Come on, bro. That was just one, and I just had so much experience and so much of that. Like I'm on my truck one day, and it's an Air Force base by Tampa. I'm coming from St. Peter's, Sarasota, from delivering a load. I'm riding. Next thing you know, I see some things come, like four of them. Man, they went all the way to my left, and they was just riding with me. And I rode for like an hour, and they just right there, just riding with me. I'm like, wait a minute, yo. Then when I get on the road, like, yo, I mean, they came and they were protecting me like a motherfucker, man. I seen shit like this, shaped like this. They blink, 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 flying. Like, yo, I looked through my rooftop, like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, I was so scared, man. Like, it was a lot of activity. Like, yo, like, man, I mean, yo, like protecting me like that. And I know it because you know what I mean. When then when the communication came, so man, just like I'm talking about, man, a lot. Like, man, you got like 150 type drones, like yo, like, and that pyramid, like I know it. And I seen another one. Me and the girl, we arguing, and one that came across the top of the trees, and the minute went woo, woo, move like that. I was like, I got a little woozy, like, whoa. I say, man, you see, my people don't even want you around. Man, fuck your people. I'm like, what? Like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, yeah, man. And after that part, I went to the woods and I didn't see much. You know what I'm saying? Like, let something like happen, like they'll show up. And then like when was feeling sad, when I was feeling sad and down, I was in the food truck sleeping on the floor, and then they'd be right there blinking, they'll come up, you know what I mean? And like be in the sky like right there blinking and stuff, just sitting there. I've seen a lot of that, man. I tell you, another story like how like some government type shit that we don't even know about, like some men in black type shit, like pull it up, like in the area, like you know what I mean. What I'm looking at, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, like, but they didn't roll up on me. I thought they was, if you know what I mean, but they didn't, and I know they can't. Like nobody can. Like the people that don't know that they use they little minions, yeah, they can keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like however that work. So here I sit. Like, cause man, I could have had my CDLs fixed by now, and I could have been starting another job doing yard jockeying. But people love to say, yeah, one door closed, another one open, but then like, damn, ain't you sitting in the house? Like, I don't have a fucking home, man. I don't have nowhere where I can call home, man. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, I've been through a lot, man. I don't deserve this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's them keep playing. You're supposed to bring me my shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's to them, not to the collective. Yeah, like I already know where it's at. Like I tried to contact some people and stopped answering my fucking call. Like if I'm crazy or something, like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about or doing. So I just left it alone. And like, you know what I mean? It's not even about money. You know what I mean? It's about love, man. Period. Like these people, they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be embarrassed. Like I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to take when something you set up and what I mean, and however got set up, whatever happened, that happened. But and then like it wasn't like that. Then it's being taken back, and then it's moving in the way the Most High want to move. Then He appointing people to which way you want to go with it. It's like what? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go this way with it. Like I already, let's go that way, and I don't give a fuck who over there saying what, nigga. I don't give a fuck who's saying what. What? When it comes to that. Like you made your choice, man, your decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like I made my choice and my decisions just like you did. And you know more than me about me than I know about myself. Should be pissing me the fuck off, man. It won't help me do a goddamn thing, but instead of trying to destroy me. And then you don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck either. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, people say, you know what I'm saying? Like, what my family forgive and forget them. Nah, man, they use them. Yo, they work again, man. Come on, man. I ain't sitting here 49 years old as a melanated American being for no reason and just talking this stupid shit. Fuck that. Ain't got time for that. I'm mad, man. Sitting here like everybody else. You shit, don't you got family in the home, man? Some of us don't. This shit want me homeless under the bridge. Like ain't nothing wrong with that. If I had to do that, I'd do that shit too. But you can't, motherfucker. Fuck that. That's what they want me to do. Argue and do all that, be low vibration. No, I just match your energy, then I just jump right out of it. Like, I don't even be worried about it. They wonder how he do that. How you think, man? Like, see, I could just leave that alone. Just don't even be, you know what I mean? But I match that fucking energy though, without even thinking about like, you know what I mean, where I was. I'm man, yo, I'm vast, nigga. I'm vast. So this how I come. Okay, that's how they come. Like, let's fix these glasses. Hurt. Yeah. So, um, Le Ram Ipsion. You know. So, um, I just collect these as I go along. Like I don't buy this stuff, man. I ask for them and I receive them. I look a little rusty and all. Hey, shoot, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that one. That one look nice, man. That's really nice. So yeah, just sit on here like I said, and just keep going live. I was thinking about ramping up the page. I want to, but uh, who knows, man? Because this stuff be moving around, dancing around, and then like it be trying to set traps for me. So if you want me to speak stuff to the ether so it can hear, and then like if I'm on here, man, on the real, this shit, like if I'm on here watching the video of somebody, that shit be reading my mind sometimes. But it be the divine too, and it be I don't know what it be, man. It just be some other shit. Like, and I've been like that all my life. I'm like, damn, if I think something, and then sometimes I tell people exactly whatever it is. Then I'm like, be looking like, I know this shit finna happen. Watch, boom, yeah, what I think. It's what happened. I knew they were finna try to block me with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like that all my life. Man, I've been really going through this all my life. You know, but I'm still blessed to be a melanated American being, like living in America. Like shoot, we got it better than shoot anywhere. Really, to be real with you, it's the only place in the world you can set up a business in one day. And the same day you go, all you gotta do is call to get an EIN number. Bam. And you got a business. It's gonna sign your EIN number. Then you just activate your LLC, or if you want to incorporate yourself, you can do all that in one day. And like they don't have to go through no review board, no panel, none of that. You just say it and so it is. So And it's so much out here, man. Like, like, and that's why they can't stop me, can't block me. You know what I mean? But for so long, like, and it's almost over with. Like, I still got, man, I got challenges. Like, let's say moving forward, man, we got challenges, man. Like when they stuff start collapsing, and we got to start speaking from the, excuse me, from the spiritual realms and communicate with, the masses and government officials and other people that's kings and queens and running other countries and stuff, man. They ain't want to think about it, man. They got controllers, military, and like you got to tell them, hey, man, the Most High, what I mean, this is where we move, man. They're not gonna want to let that shit go. Look how big that is all over the world. See all the traps and everything, like they got to load it up for you, but when you got what I got, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing that we can do. It's just I gotta put in work. So they gonna want to throw all these laws in my face, like I don't know law and stuff. Man, fuck that. I know somebody to do. But I'm pretty smart enough to read and figure shit out. Like they almost made me assign some shit away that was supposed to be mine. I almost did that shit on my fucking computer. And I had to read it. I'm like, man, you almost got me, dog. Damn, you almost got me. I almost signed this shit away on the computer. Like that's how serious this shit is. Like this shit watching me, man. Like you know what I mean. Like that's why I just come on here and speak because I know y'all watching too. So I speak to y'all too, and I ain't scared, not at all. I'm I'm overconfident. I'm so overconfident it's pissing y'all off. I don't give a fuck because you want to play, and like I said, I could be wrong, about some things. Like it's everywhere. So if I'm wrong, then I'm man enough to say, damn, I looked at it wrong. My bad. Like, damn, seriously, like that was moving. Like, I don't know. And all this stuff was around me. Like, you know what I mean? It was, celestial. Like, shit. If it was against me, it would have been abducted my little ass. It'd have been snatched me up. All that shit been around. What? Like, yo, nigga, like, you see shit like this spinning like this, doing this in the air. I'm talking about fire coming out like this, like doing this shit, just ride with you, then you turn. That's a door right there, and a light, a fucking handrail. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, but you know that like that. I'm looking like, man, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll just tell the truth to the people. What? Think you gonna embarrass me? You can't do it. I don't get embarrassed. I don't give a fuck what it is. Cause if anything, you know what I mean. You secretly record me. You ain't secretly. I already know, man. I already knew when you started. Basically, with the system. You know what I'm talking about. Like, what you gonna do? Like, you gonna violate man law, physical law. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna violate the laws of the you know that's been put in place in different countries, like especially in this country. You're gonna break laws. These American laws, you're gonna break them. Then people going to jail in the physical, and they damn sure going to jail in the prison. And I mean in the spiritual and fucking prison. Not just jail in spiritual prison, nigga. And I'm the one to send you there. Think I don't know that? Yeah, I'm the one to send you there too. In both. And I judge, you know what I mean, in truth and in righteousness, like you know what I mean, and with love. Even though, like, damn, you did that, like how, like what? You know what I mean? Whatever universal law, you know what I mean. You know this it's been broken, and and whatever the statutes are of prosecution in the spiritual, and in the physical, because it's coming together. Like that's what you get. You know what I mean? I'm not a judge accordingly, like without a without a doubt. Excuse me. So, and I don't know everything. That's why it's just not just, you know what I mean, only me by myself either. Remember, the Most High, man, the Mother and the Father. That's the ones you got to deal with when you get around the spiritual things. A lot of people, some of the ones is, you know what I mean? Like, yo, this thing big, man. Y'all know it. And like, I'm confirmed, period. I'm confirmed. I got a chance to experience life I live. You know what I'm saying? So I understand and understand and overstand on every angle, every aspect. Not one angle you not one way you can bring a person to me. Like I wouldn't feel that person spiritually first. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I move. I feel with you through spirit, and I don't even know how it worked. But y'all had advantage right now because y'all you can do that, and I can't. You know what I mean? Because I'm different. You know who I am. I know who I am too. You still have your minions coming in, like, but I know you can't touch me though. Not like y'all want to. You can't. So just leave me alone, man. Like, come to me with respect. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, there's too many people waiting on Most High, man. Like, he already here. I'm telling you, he already here. So anyway, y'all, sometimes like I don't know how I just got like that and just start talking like that to them folk. You know what I'm saying? Start talking to them folks. So and that's the way it come with me. Like I don't know you know what I mean? Like I don't plan nothing when I come on here and talk. I don't write nothing down to speak it. I don't do that. I just be me. I just talk. I don't come in thinking, oh, I'm a channel this, channel that. Like I'm a lot of that stuff in my energy. And then like man, I seen a lady talking, what I'm saying, on YouTube yesterday, and she was talking, man, how the fuck can I hear somebody whispering, telling her what to say another motherfucking way on YouTube? Yeah. I'm hearing somebody whispering, then she repeats like not even in the same words. I'm like, what the fuck? Like it was some creepy shit. Like I'm like, let me get off this, man. This I don't feel like this being in my energy. And went listen to it today again. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Think I'm a sucker, man. So yeah, I'm like, wow, like how that's happening? Like, man, I'm reading all that. Man, you can't get nothing over on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm live bait. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you better ask somebody. And it's getting close to time. Like, yeah, my position, man. Like, and I don't have time to play with people at all. Period. I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do. You know what I mean? Whatever I don't know, when it's time for me to know, then I know. See how that go? For real, man. I'm not begging nobody for shit. I don't have to beg nobody for nothing. I don't expect nobody else to beg nobody for nothing. So I just sit here on live, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep being me, man. Like, people say don't give up. I don't even like to say that. I don't even say that to people don't give up. Like, well, I'm gonna tell. I mean, we're gonna keep like, don't give up. What the fuck is don't give up? Like, you gonna kill yourself? Man, I wouldn't dare tell nobody don't give up. No, that's what. Okay, I'm listening. Well, what you need me to do to help you then? That's it. Talking about don't give up. Fuck out of here. Don't give up. Help me. Shit, that's what I need. What you need help with? Okay, I'm all 100 with it. With it, everything here. Take this here. Get that. With anything else you need? Shit, I got you. You know what I mean? That's what type of nigga I am. I'm that type of nigga, man. With anybody, I don't give a fuck who you is, man, what you is. I don't care what type of being you is, man. It don't matter. You don't have to be a human being. I don't care. You know what I mean? I deal with it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm woke. I'm like, every day this thing, you know what I mean? Even though I just sit here, then I come on here and speak and talk. Like, I have so much going on in this vessel to where I can't, like, I wanted to ramp up the page. I was feeling that yesterday, but I'm like, I think I want to stay on pace just doing this. And I really felt that. I mean, I could do that. So that's how I know, like, that's okay. You can do that if you want to, like when I'm allowed to. You know what I mean? I can do it because I'm still feeling like, yeah, okay, it's okay. You see, that's how the Most High work, man. Like that. Like you sit down for a second, figure something out. Oh, okay. Then that's how the Most High work. Even y'all just looking, it's been watching me for a long time. That's how it works. And it's even bigger than that too. Then you see the protection. Like I got something else. I mean, I'm finding I can switch on, man. Like when I play with me, like I got something else I can switch on. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't gonna speak about that. Yeah, and it's getting every day, man. Every day. But y'all don't want to, you know what I mean? Uh, come and bring me what I need to use for, you know what I mean? Help fix situations and problems, man, and leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? There's people out there, man, babies, kids, fucked up right now. You gonna sit around just cause, oh man, you want to play? Fucking, you know what I mean? It's bigger than this planet. They know it too. You know what I'm saying? I know shit that they don't even know about shit that's off planet. What's going on somewhere else? All that stuff. And you know what I mean? So it's bigger than the planet. So why you fucking with me, man? Like I'm vast. Like you won't get me. You know what I mean? You come in and you respect me. You know what I mean? I respect you. I don't give a fuck how dark you is. What you done? Oh yeah, shit. Damn. And I can feel it. You know what I mean? Understand why. You know what I mean? Beings done what they done. You know what I mean? I can feel it. Like living as a human being. I'm like, damn. I can. You know what I mean? I respect people. You know what I mean? Day in. You know what I mean? How things happen. And let's say like the devil. Like I can respect how he felt. Like you know what I mean? He got a point. You know what I mean? He got a point. You know what I mean? If he was devil, like shit, but he did it to his motherfucking self. Really, the truth is, that nigga did it to himself. He had plenty of chances to make things right. He didn't. He didn't, man. He had too many chances to make things right. They. Man, no wonder why they turned in too much. Oh shit. Like, yeah, no wonder why. Yeah, I should have left them how they was, man. But they do feel a little better. I just keep them like that. Probably just I got this headset on, probably why. But it'll work, it'll do. It'll work. It's just cricket over here, you know, because it's I can't push this down. These be work glasses. That's all. Like if I'm going out somewhere, I put these on. But I don't like 'cause they push my ears out. You know what I'm saying? Like I know if I keep letting them stay out, my ears gonna be looking like this. I don't want my ears looking like that. They already starting to stick out because I'm an alien. I'm not a human. For real. But I'm only human though. I'm something they can't wrap their head around. But it's cool though. You know? Let me grab me something to eat. I eat some eggs, some steak today. That's what I do when I come on here. Let's start talking about celestial stuff, And it's real. Yeah, man, I gotta cook that salad. That's what I do. Cook that beef with that chicken and make salad tonight for sure, for sure. Matter of fact, after I get off of here, matter of fact, I can do that while I'm on here. That'll be something good. Show y'all my skills in the kitchen a little bit. Yeah, let me go grab our laptop collector. My sister be here in a little bit. Y'all seen him on here, you know. Excuse me, y'all. Man. Whoa. Yeah. I gotta spit a loogie out. You dig? That's that bread, dog. Ah, man, that bread's wet and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I might as well eat a piece of cake right here, But like I say, um, you see, I'm in a better space than the last place, which I ain't no thing about it, but I deserve better than that. Like my partner, he deserved better than that shit. Like, you know what I mean? But that's where you want to be. You can be there, not me. I'm not nah. Like you can look at the vibration around that. You know what I'm saying? To see the different vibration here. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That's my best friend. Like, for real. I mean, man, yo, he look out when he can. Like, then people be on bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got time for that shit. Tired, frustrated, man. You know. Check this out. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Whoa. Almost lost him. Ooh. Look at that there. That's that strawberry shortcake, boy. Yeah, boy. Ooh, look at that there. Ooh. Yeah, boy. It's that strawberry shortcake. Ooh. Boy, she glistening. That's my baby. That's for you, baby. I love you too, boo. For real, for real. Man, man, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, my counterpart, like, boy, she don't fuck around, dog. Whatever she do, however she do it, boy, she do it. For real. She do. Respect. Like, man, I'm telling you. That's why, like, know what? Let me just go ahead and cut everything at once. She be watching me like a hawk, and I appreciate that though. Like I ain't even mad. I'm frustrated, and I do get pissed off because I can't tell where she at. She be every fucking well watching me. Like I ain't gonna go into detail on that one. That's personal. Like, but I can speak on here. People watching, and listening here. Yeah, she here. She'll be showing up here after a while. People will see it and get it. She be everywhere. It's like, oh man, when I'm telling you, she be everywhere. She be everywhere. I don't even like whip topping, but that whip topping is really good. Only thing is, they put this plastic around the cake. I guess to hold the strawberries in for that layer. And it's hard to cut the cake. Your cake come out looking like this, which going the same place, ain't it? Yeah, but mm, yeah. See that spoon right there, boy? Y'all see that spoon right there? Woo! That's a bad spoon right there. What? That's the confirmation spoon right there. Y'all remember the old Cabbage Patch? I can't dance. Hey, so you dance like a white boy. Shit, I'm still out there getting it though. For me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get out there two step with them. I ain't got to be out there doing all, man. Fuck all. I'm not. I'm not about to be doing all of that, man. That's too much work. Break it, doing all, man. I ain't got time for all that, man. I ain't got time for all that. I'm off beat and everything. If you think, but to me, I'm on beat. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. Why should I worry about somebody that thinking he's stiff? And I heard that all my life. Next. Man, shit. I don't care about that. I gotta pull out this lettuce here, man. We got grocery, and grocery. Man, I got on that scale. I'm 100 and goddamn 54 pounds, man. I lost a couple pounds. I'm like, damn. Oh shoot. But it's all good. It's cool though. Oh, I gotta cook some egg. Boil some egg for this. I like a lot of egg in my salad. So I think I'm gonna boil 6 eggs. Half a dozen. That's $5. I got my blue cheese dressing. I think my sister put it up. I gotta ask her where it's at, cause she be, oh, you know what? She told me another little cutting board paper. She's supposed to be got another one. When I go to the dollar store, man, I ain't talking about going to get it then. I need it when I need it. Dang. I cut it up on the plate, I guess. Excuse me, y'all. Like, yeah, but I just need some help. I got to put together a team. Gotta wait on it though. Like I have so many projects, man. Like everything, like it, man, everything, and that ain't even a quarter of it. And it's like they still want to play. Cause and then how you gonna advance? I mean, advance into the future without people like the collective. How you gonna do that? That's stupid. And knowing God Most High showing you can't move without Him. You can't move without Him. You can't move without Him. You know, and it's one of us think, yeah, you just receiving your karma and all that stuff. Man, I don't know what that mean no more. Karma. What you mean my karma? From a previous lifetime. What they got to do with this lifetime? Like, man, I don't know about that one. Not for me. You know what I mean? I don't know about other people. I mean, it makes sense. You know what I mean? But at this point, man, I done broke through. I done took care of all of that. And I don't want to get into all that. I want to get into this salad. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get into work. Like I need to be in my office. You know what I'm saying? Like have my office set up. You know what I mean? Seminars and meetings and schools and you know I gotta have a lot of projects, man, to work on. You know, because it's for the greater good of all. It ain't just for me. Like we don't have to stay on this planet, man. We don't. They want us to keep thinking like, yeah, you gotta, like, but what you think, man? Come on, you able to go to heaven? Mean you able to leave this planet? Not on no damn astronauts. They make the astronauts like they did something big. Oh, the astronauts, man. Other people that been, other beings that took people and shipped already out, been out of here already. That's stupid as fuck. Like, come on, man. So in 15 minutes, I turn these off, cover them up. So yeah, I just, I need a, uh, this would be good enough. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, you don't have to stay on this planet. Like, why? I mean, astronauts can leave and build a damn space station, but they can't go nowhere as far as they can go. And people saying it's a dome. Yeah, it's a dome around here to keep stuff out, but you gotta know how to get through it. Like, man, it's like, what you think they build stuff for? Man, I don't want to go into that. You know, I see some people say it's a dome. They trying to shoot rockets, trying to make it crack. I don't know about that one. If I'm wrong about what I'm think, but I know I'm not wrong. Like hell no. Like why would they have UFOs here if the world flat and all of that stuff? Like oh, it's coming from another sector, another part. I'm like nah, man. I've been to dead planets and shown dead planets, man. I've been there and seen dead planets. This dead planet and stuff like that. I've been to different star systems and all. I've been there. I don't tell you how I got there, but I've been there. Yeah, there's a human being like right now. I've been there. I ain't gonna tell you which one, cause all these watchers they want to know, boy. Yeah, so you know, and that's sad.
like a dead planet. Like let's say like how Mars is or whatever. And he's saying it's like a dead planet, but we don't know the whole truth about all this kind of stuff. All we know is what he's telling us, because we can't leave this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like making us feel like we stuck here and all of that shit. No, it's a universe out there, man. And I know a lot more about the universe, what I mean, dealing with beings that's in the universe, I should say, than what people would think I know, the ones who watching. So I come on here and talk, speak my truth. What's it gonna do to me? You already tried, and you still to keep trying. And you peeping everybody telling you, man, back off that man. Like, but it's bigger than y'all. There's some shit going on that y'all don't even understand. You looking one way, some other shit moving around, whole totally different behind. They don't even like your ass either. Yeah, there's some stuff they don't even like y'all, and you don't even know it. Sitting right there looking at your ass, waiting, man, what? Waiting to damage your ass. I'm telling you, you don't even see them. You done did some bullshit. You got some whole other shit out here looking for you, and then you're gonna need our help to deal with this other all this other shit. Yeah, for real, man. There's some other shit out here watching y'all, man. Like I don't want to go into detail about that. Shit bigger than y'all. Y'all want to try to keep a planet, man. Shit out here, man. What? And then y'all want to try to stay glued to this sector of the universe. And man, you can't even really leave this bitch. You can't move. You can only get so far in certain star systems and all that kind of stuff, man. You can't warp through this. You know what I mean? Like I know how we warp through the goddamn. We use it as a terminology because it's English. Like shit, you can't get through. I'd have been there. I'd have been through that phase already. That's why y'all trying to hide and stay hidden and all that. But I respect your loyalty to that dark shit. Which keep that. Don't bother me. Just leave me. Don't play with me. When it's over with, you already played enough with everybody, man. People suffering out here, man. Big and not even just here. This shit bigger than the planet now. Like it's bigger than y'all, man. It's way bigger than y'all. People looking at just the planet. You gotta wait for other things to align. Y'all, you know, you have to wait for other things to align, you know, um, because it's just not about humanity either. Remember that. It's not just about humanity. It's beings, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like we human beings, there's other beings out there. Like, so it's all they got to align too. Like, just not humanity. It's a whole lot going on. So that's why we have to wait and be go through suffering and all that. But we only earned this, you know what I mean, creation right here. Earned to live this life in this creation. That's why it's mad at us and don't like us. It's jealous because it's fucked up. Then it went wrong. And then they sold out to somebody else. And when they sold out to them, shit. And figured out and found out like damn, they were more them other things, the other shit was more powerful than them. I'm gonna cut a little bit of this cucumber up. So yeah, uh that's why we waiting. And I know that for a fact. That's God heavenly Father, like Most High. That's his truth. Like, man, yo, that's like, ah, shit. No, I should have got that. So it's this thing. Just it's not even just about humanity, because there's other beings. They're in captivity, going through the same type of stuff we're going through too, y'all. So remember that. There's a lot going on here, and we only looking at this planetary thing. You know what I mean? Of Earth. Uh, oh, tripping. So we don't need people to be getting jealous out here of each other because somebody know more than the other one. You know, it's been granted certain gifts. And you know, I could be real with you. Sometimes I do get a little jealous myself. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I wouldn't call it jealous. I'm like, dang, how they can't? Why I can't do it? Like, then have to snap back. Like, nah. Well, I'm happy with what I got. I move away from that shit because it can enter me and make me feel that way too. And it constantly do that, but not as much. I ain't gonna lie, not as much. I've been working on this all my life though. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I was gonna do. I'm doing it wrong. I'm tripping. When I make a chef salad, you got this nice sharp. You gotta just saw through it. When I make a chef salad, I grind my have my cucumber looking like this. I don't know if you can see them or not, but like this. And then I don't put them in my salad. I keep it separate. Oh, you know, dealing with this stuff, it be throwing me off sometimes. But it's cool though. Look, check this out, right? I started off by doing my cucumbers like this, and I needed to dice them. I forgot. That's why I say, dang, stuff be throwing me off. I'm supposed to keep them like that. This will make a salad really good. Cause one thing about it, like you ain't gotta try to, you know. And I do my salad like this, real fine, like that. You know what I mean? Cause it's like a mouthful. You take that little bit with a little bit of that other stuff, put it in your mouth and eat it. You ain't got all this stuff around your mouth. Your mouth, you know. So I just do that, and I'm cutting wrong because I can do it better than this, where I ain't gotta. Uh, like I say, I love to cook. I think that's what I was gonna do. Do it like this at first. But I don't want to do them like this. That's why I should have. I like a little crunch from the guess I should have done it first time. So that's why I need a cutting board. I just take them out like this. Yeah, but you can hear me going on what people call a rant like that. It's only to that stuff watching me, man. Like, won't like, yo, it's there. It's just like not gonna leave. Like, you gotta, they're not gonna fold. They loyal to the agenda. So all we gotta do is stay prepared. You know, stay in our position. And if I wasn't supposed to be on here speaking, why am I by myself all the time? Don't have nobody to talk to. And this battle started happening on YouTube. Like, I wouldn't even be here talking this stuff, man. If you know what I'm saying, if it wouldn't be for them, like they tried me. You know what I mean? Like, found out, like, yo, you watch me on YouTube, bro, and then like arguing with me on YouTube and all type of shit. You supposed to be making a video. How I'm arguing with somebody? One dude say God bankrupt heaven to save his son. Like, what? Oh man, he tripping. He bankrupt heaven. But when he tell you in the Bible that you reading, he was acting like he reading the Bible. He a fake nigga though. And then said that shit to me. And then I said, nigga, I'll knock your ass out. Nigga say, man, I'll knock you out with one punch. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, man, like, hold up. And I just kept going at it with I argued with that silly ass nigga for like 8 hours, man. Fuck that nigga. You know what I mean? Then that shit want to make you think you crazy. No, nigga, I know what I'm looking at. I know, bitch. I ain't. Yo, you got me fucked up. If you think if I don't see what the fuck going on, man, on that screen, 10 times strength, nigga. Fuck that. Then they always come in and say, "Oh, you need to forgive, forget." Like, what the fuck is this shit talking about? Forgive and forget. What that mean? What that mean? Forgive and forget. What that mean, man? What that mean? Forgive and forget. What that mean? Huh? Forgive and forget. Like I gotta have stuff, man, stuff. Man, I don't want to get into it about all that. My shit, I'm telling you. And then like, man, this stuff I'm talking about watch my every move. I can walk, man. I'm gonna leave that one alone too. Let's see. Got cucumber, oh, tomato. Yeah, man, like, man. Man, this refrigerator right here. I don't know what kind of type of refrigerator it is, but it's been like 2 weeks ago we went shopping about this stuff. Uh, Hot Point. Man, that's a nice refrigerator, man. This thing, I'm telling you, it really. I'm talking about this stuff still fresh. I got some yams, bananas, and I'm gonna cook that tomorrow though. You know, I can hear that motherfucker. Like I can hear you. Whatever that is, I can hear. I just heard it. Like for real. And I don't even use to do that. Like hear shit. Like I just heard you. Like my shit, it's like my shit picking up. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So we had an hour and 29 minutes. It don't even seem like I've been on here an hour and 29 minutes. Now check this out. People tell you, man, he talk to himself, he crazy. But damn. So now when I'm building, they building, we building our YouTube channel. I ain't had nobody in the chat. Yeah, I got about 20 videos, and I ain't been able to go live with nobody yet. And I'm just talking to myself. I'm pretty sure everybody else had to do the same thing too. So now they see how the most high come. Like he just flip it a little bit. That's it. Like see, you weren't crazy because you talking to yourself. Oh, you can answer yourself too. What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. Like fuck them people. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying. Like fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Somebody a little angel. Somebody an angel over here and the devil over there. Nah, player. Most high don't work like that. Nigga, that's you. That's you the whole time. There ain't no damn devil, no damn nah. You have divine essence of to be spirits to be tapped in, connected to celestial, the universe, the celestial that's in the universe, because they fooled you to make you think you don't have no connection to it when you really do. And this way they work. Why you think you have people that can fucking be psychic and all that, and then they be on point, can tell somebody, oh, your mother said this, that, and other, and they be on point. You be on Oprah Winfrey show, the guy, he used to have a TV show talking to dead people. He was on point with that. I don't know what happened with him, but like they showing that spirituality with him, like why nobody else can't have but like a person like that. But now more melanated beings, you know, us masculine and feminine melanated beings, American beings now, we come with all the gifts. You know what I'm saying? They don't like it. I appreciate my divine feminine gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I respect that. I appreciate them, man. Yeah, I appreciate them. So I just come on here and just talk. Then now today I'm like talking to that shit. It's a real piece of shit, man. For real. That's what they is, man. They fucking yo. Them bitches eat your ass if they could. Believe that. Live and all, probably. I don't know. But let's just say that. They make you think you're talking about eating and then shit they done showed you. That shit real, man. Most everything they showed you is real. It's like it's the truth. Like vampires and dragons and fucking uh Power Rangers and man, them bitches so dumb and stupid. They don't know that they only showing you stuff that already truly exists. You know what I'm saying? And the universe, it comes from this universe now. And then like how can yo, they so petty, they only just use the shit that they already they live in. You know what I'm saying? They live around, live with where they come from. They know about insectoid beings and all that, reptilian beings. Uh, you know, graves. You know what I'm saying? It's some of the ones everybody's speaking about now. But it's yo, man, you got whole dragons out here. I got a dragon to protect me. Some motherfuckers know it too. But it's so powerful. Yo, they don't. My dragon can't. It's dragons that ain't. You know what I mean? Like draconian type shit. You know what I mean? Like kind of humanoid and all that. But nah, man, we talking about some other dragon shit. They know. They know. You know what I'm saying? Like some big shit. Like man, I got a dragon that don't even play about me. That love me, man. Like what I'm talking about, worried about me right now. Got a whole dragon that's worried about me right now, man. And it's so powerful. Like I got other shit that's like that, man. Like they don't even talk about it, don't even play about me, man. Don't even play about me at all, period. You hear me? Don't even play about me, man. For real. I didn't even know. But I had a chance to see some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. I'm telling you. I got a chance to see, like, oh shit, for real? Yeah, niggas, for real. Like, confirm type shit. Like, oh, yo, I don't know what to think. But it just, you know what I'm saying? It don't come get him away. Like, it ain't time yet. But when it's time come fuck with me. Man, don't play with me, man. You better let me get my shit and leave me the fuck alone and go and do what I need to do, man. Don't play with me, man. Trying to tell you. For real. Better stop playing with me. Like I'm all the way woke on that shit, man. I'm not sitting around here playing. I think I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking shit to others. You better ask your higher ups, man. They know, but they ain't fucked up because they ain't letting y'all know. I'm telling you, I tell you, hell yeah, we ain't had nothing. They almost here. Man, listen, man, don't play with me, man. When I say I'm the son of the Most High, come on, dog. I'm not just got time for that shit. You sitting out here talking. Fuck that. I'm already on the tide, man. Eat your ass like a cheer, nigga. What? But Most High say I need you to start talking. If I wasn't supposed to be speaking this, bleed, I wouldn't, man, you can see my videos. Ain't no way in hell I'm be sitting here and just talking. I could just be on the truck, riding, man, getting paper. Freaking I got down dinner, man. Shit, my shit fucked up right now, man. Shit hurt. It's hard to eat, all type of shit, man. My shoulder fucked up now. Falling off that bike, knocked myself out. Excuse me. That's how I got here. My life is very majestic, man. Look, I don't even make up the bed. I look and I see that shit just straight depression. I'm like, damn, I need to fix that. Yeah, but hmm. Yeah, man, but y'all really could do a lot better, Dark Forces. No, like, man, this shit, man, I'm gonna let my sister do this shit. She liked it. I started to leave her the dishes, but yeah, anyway, I'm still hungry. That's a good thing. I'm able to eat because I'm able to talk. You know what I mean? Like, instead of just sit here, man, and that's people say be still to sit there, meditate. Man, I don't know how. Well, you know, like them other people that shooting videos on here, man, I see it working. I mean, I see them working, doing. They got money coming in some kind of way. Yeah, I'll be running some videos too where people, you know, talking about manifesting, and then people say, it's like this one girl, she be sitting in her living room, and she was like, "Yeah, I remember I manifested so fast one time. I spoke my affirmations, and when I spoke my affirmations, I left the house and I came back. It was like $9,000 just sitting right there. I'm like, where they do that at? Where they do that at, man? Man? Come, I could. Why I ain't got it? I've been doing affirmations. Like I don't sit down. Nah, man. You calling some dumbass shit in to bring you some shit. Then you got to give some shit in exchange. You ain't telling that part, man. These be witches, man. You better watch. There's some real witches out here, bro. Like what? Man, some real witches out here. I think I like sitting here a little bit lighter anyway. Bam, I should have turned that light on there, huh? Man, some real witches out here, man. Trying to quit smoking, but I know when it's I don't have to, but so I bought this electric cigarette thing, whatever they call them, and it's super sweet. I really don't like it, but I'm living with somebody else, so if I'm in and out constantly trying to smoke on the black and mild, like at night, because I'm up sometimes 3 in the morning. I don't want to be walking in and out people's house, and they hear the door and all that stuff. So that's why, like, I'm, I have assignments, man. I can't manifest stuff. What I mean? It's divine guidance. Like I'm here talking like this. It's divine guidance. You understand that? So it's just what I do. Just come on here and just talk. And it's like I'm talking to myself. So hey, it helps me. It helps everybody. You know what I mean? That comes on here, and especially when I guess when they what they call it, I don't know, like when they go live and everybody can see them, whatever they call that process you go through when you're able to go through it, and boom, you go like go like when people can really come in. I don't know what it's called, like because I have nobody coming in yet, and then people on here be coming in and saying some nasty things, and just because they ain't got nothing else to do, like doing weirdo type shit. Just to be funny, then turn around and, oh, I'm sorry, I ain't mean that. But that's the agenda to stop this process. Like, you see, Most High, he took this process and it made it to a whole battleground out here, like, and to inform people, and people can see. You ain't even gotta watch a lot of TV. You can watch YouTube and social media, but it's so much. Like my algorithms is different than a lot of people's. And other people's algorithm is different than other people's. So all of our algorithms are different. So it's like a DNA. You know what I mean? For real, that's what it's like growing to. If you think about it, like you know, nobody has the same algorithm. You know what I mean? Like because nobody has the same journey. You know what I mean? So, um, some people, yeah, we have the same journey. I'll take that back. I'm gonna say it another way. Because a lot of us, the collective, we have the same journey, but we have different paths to our journeys. You know what I mean? And then to get to, man, I can shred that apart, like explaining that. That'd be a whole day. I can just start speaking about that and breaking that down and have a board I can write on and do all of that. I could do that too, but I don't have time for that. It's time to, start building schools and, educational um, educational, um, and build educational systems, for to sustain the growth with humanity and technology to move into the future. So I have those things to be responsible for and a whole lot more. Like, man, some stuff like, you know what I mean? Like DOD type shit. You know what DOD is, you know what I'm talking about. I got them on the board right now. A lot of that shit. Like, yeah. So, um, like I say, this stuff don't represent, you know what I mean, Egypt at all. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what it's for. They just told us something from the universe. And let's say there's some of these symbols and understanding this was stolen. Yeah. Some of the stuff was stolen, man. Stolen work. Excuse me. Because how when Jesus was after he passed and died, how come the technology didn't come 100 years later after that? It come like 2,000 years later. You know what I mean? Then it's like even you know, uh, it's 2025, like thousands of years later. Then the technology come. Now look how fast it's going. But they stupid because the technology is so powerful and there's so much bullshit going on that it can't grow because nobody can get along. None of them other beings, you know what I mean, is behind the veil. You know what I'm saying? That's got you behind the veil, which you can't see through the veil. They can't get along, man. They can't get along. That's why none of it work. They need each other to try to work it. But then boom, most high, you know what I'm saying? Like you proving itself like, yo, I'm gonna show you how I do it without even doing nothing. That's why it's nothingness. You know what I mean? Like creator, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole nother level, man. I could talk about him for weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, and I don't use all the information people writing down stuff and this, that, and other, and it makes sense. But damn, like it's like a thousand, it's eight over 8 billion people, eight, it's almost 9 billion people on the planet. Just human beings, and then plus other beings and shit included in with all this and mixed around everywhere too. So how this, you know what I mean, this person, you know what I mean, you could see thousands of ways people can write stuff down. Like how you gonna hold that in your vessel? How can you hold that in your vessel? And then you back to just paying attention to your damn self because you try to follow what this one person do. Damn, that ain't work, man. So damn, somebody else know a little something like that, but it go this way and you try that. Look how many times you're gonna jump around, you're gonna be fucking lost, man. You can't do it by yourself. That's why you have to wait on, you have to be tapped into with the divine, you know what I mean? Spiritual then, like, and leave space for that stuff. You know what I mean? Take a little here, a little bit there, a little bit here. It's puzzle pieces, a billion of them bitches. You know what I'm saying? You got to put together. Shit, I can't even put two together yet. So I just said I just wait on, you know what I mean? Wait on it because it's too much. Like, and I'm loaded up with a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of information, like things I'm speaking now. Like, I'm loaded up with a lot of information, man. Like a lot. Like I can talk about anything, but some things I just choose not to discuss because I don't feel like trying to use my energy. Because when this discussion, then now this person may inform me about something that's not, what I mean, that's not aligned with me. And then if I pick it up and I started listening to that, oh dang, and then start going the way they understand, you know what I'm saying? Then the way I understand, I'm gonna get lost. And then next thing you know, I'm back to ground zero again. Then it's gonna take me, you know what I'm saying? I'm chasing that around. It might take me a year of following that around. Then now I forget everything what I got going on in my vessel, in my assignment. I done put that on hold and then went to following something somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Then boom, I'm lost, man. Now I'm gonna spend 2 years, let's say 3 years. It's possibly I'm gonna put this down, and then I'm gonna go another way and start listening to somebody else, something else, and then like shit. Then if I start that for 3 years, Look, just imagine how long it'll take me to get back to who I really am. If I can come back to where I am, because I keep going 3 years over there, and I'm like, fuck it, I let that go. Then now sign up to something like, you know what I mean? Like shit, I done wrote a whole nother contract to some shit I don't need to be even understanding. You know what I mean? Allowing into my energy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So I wouldn't do that. I just wait on it. I just listen to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to work it with myself. Like shit, ain't nobody got. The information gonna come. From the the outer. You know what I'm saying? Things. Exchange of energies and stuff like that. Yeah, it's gonna come that way. But man, like I wouldn't put this down for nobody. Know nothing. Cause I know I'm not wrong. Like nigga, I want just. I'm not. I'm not. Schizophrenic. I don't have a mental issue. I might have to deal with a little depression, and scarcity and 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 a little and stress, and frustration. Um, I may go deal with something emotionally, but I can, what I mean, differentiate between the different uh, experience things that I'm experiencing on all those levels. You know what I mean? That's why it's multidimensional. You know what I'm saying? And it's this thing huge, big. That's why I say the universe within you. Like think about it. That's how it's all working. It's one on this plane. And that shit collapsed and being glued to. Yeah, man, that's my kids' money. I got my 401k for my kids. My kids go to college and all that. Niggas like, fuck that. Or paying insurance at a company. Nah, man, I start my own business. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why you need to take taxes out of my motherfucking money for me for? Because I'm your employee. Oh, because you a corporation. So I'm employee of a corporation. Oh, so now you can get a tax write off. Like, you don't pay taxes. Everything yours for free. When you make me pay taxes, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the way you do it. You know what I'm saying? I know the way how they do it. I know how this shit go, man. I just ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm there. I'm already there. I'm living it already. And I ain't even got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm already living it. And yeah, I don't wake up every day now and think about that. But it's throughout the day come, I remind myself, don't get yourself down, beat yourself up. You know what's on the board for you, man. You know what's on the board. And then I play out like how I'm gonna live. Like now I'm sitting here thinking like I'm, like in my vibration now, is vibrating. Having speaking at a seminar class, but of course I'm not gonna be cursing and talking. You know what I mean? Like this when I get there and in my future's nearest reality. No, I'm just doing this now because it's like shit. I got shit attacking me, and that's what be blocking us, man. Yeah, she took them bitches in too much. I need to let her go back and fix these. They came in, them things hurt. It's still too much. Oh well, maybe it need to be that way if I'm working. It don't slide off my face no more, so it's cool. So um, it's only when I get to this. Yeah, I don't like this. I just use it for work. That's what I use it for anyway. Cause I need a whole new setup. Cause something just made a noise. So anyway, people have big stuff out here on the board, man. Like I don't go on and try to promote my channel yet or nothing. Like, and I was speaking about it yesterday, I think it was. Oh, that's a nice, big, beautiful butterfly. Oh my goodness, I thought it was a bird. Maybe you can see it from over here on that tree over there. Wait over there by that white fence on that tree where that flower you see is flipping. Look, that was really nice. That was beautiful. I thought it was like a hummingbird. That was a butterfly. He's like that big, like almost big as my face. Yeah. So you know, my shoulder messed up. Probably heard it crack just then. That was my shoulder. Like I just do this, be pacing sometimes, walking back in circles in the house. Like man, like, I'm ready to do something, man. I'm like tired of sitting here, But this stuff want me in the room, like stuck in the box. Like you know what I'm saying? Like for whatever reason, that's on them. But yeah, um, so I don't like to, just it's hard work, man. It's hard work. Like I'm on certain things in the work I done put in the way I put in work to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. And then now it's the most high. Like yo, he probably be back around a little bit. And I need to be ready. When he come through. So um, I have to remind myself of that. I don't as much because he don't get in my way, and I know I understand different than what um the masses understand. Like I'm a 0.01%. Think about that. Out of 0.01% of people on the planet, human beings, is like me. And then that's why I'm by myself all the like you see. I mean that's why I'm a zero. That's why I know I am a 0.01%. Because like they say, if you know nobody want to like the devil don't want to break into an empty house. That's what they saying. Like he don't come for people that man, ain't nobody. Oh, I want that one right there. Who like that? You know what I mean? They want to, you know, they want the one that's different. So I have to have that protection. And it got so bad, like this, and they broke so many universal laws they couldn't even help they goddamn self, man. They still doing it. And like that's the way most high work, you know what I mean? He put me in space like to be able to take this shit. And then like they was at my life, man. Well, I'm talking about from Ethereum, like like shit trying to want to like run up, man. Like like what? Then I had to have protection. Just like I'm telling you, that thing it'll show up right now to block man to make everything dark here. You'd be like, oh shit, man. I thought that man was bullshit and playing. No, that's for you. I need it. Shit, I don't want to say it's for me, and it's sad that it's got to be for me. Like it wasn't supposed to be like that, man. But that's their choice. So when they keep moving around like this, right? What you think Most High doing? All the collective, you know what I mean? The divine moving like this too. And then they got their soldiers in position, man, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Got us a position, man. So I sit here and wait. Like, man, I got so much stuff that's beautiful, that's coming to help with the world. And there's so many people working hard, just already developing things, and just with us, everybody, and everything, it's the collective working together to help free the masses. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It's you know what I mean. It's something I'm looking forward to. Like like I'm really looking forward to that. Like and putting in my all, putting giving myself way to that process. But I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But that's just who created. That's what I mean. That's how he created me. And like for me to speak here and talk like this, he created me to do this. I didn't just wake up one day and just want to do this. Nah, some bullshit on YouTube already. I told you. Yeah, female. Like, yo. Then later on, after we supposed to spoke to me like, and I don't know how it worked, but I don't know if something's using her energy. She got an entity connected to her or whatever. But man, it run deeper than that, man. I spent a lot of time on that one process. Then I put a lot of work in on just that one process. Then it went to another one, another one, another one, another one. And now, you know what I mean? Everything really falling back. You know what I mean? Like for real, to be honest with you, I can't say that because I put in so much work, and I put in a lot of work, man. Shit, a lot. Like I can sit here for 2 hours and speak and talk. Yeah, you know. So anyway, um, she she came in, she threatened me. Man, I'm talking about, yeah, came in like a YouTube video. I'll pull up on your ass right now. Like, imagine you looking at somebody's video. Man, I'll pull up on your ass. You heard me. You heard me. Nigga, I'll pull up on your ass right now. You think I'm playing with you? Like, what? Yeah, you motherfucker. Me? You heard me. Man, well, fuck you. Nah, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I told you I'll pull up on, like, what kind of shit is that, man? Like, yeah, that type shit, man. On YouTube, man, with me. And I took the phone to my step. It was on my phone. I'm like, I say, let me get a cigarette, man. And then I got the phone down like this. I'm like, hey. And then I'm like, what? I said, man, well, pull up then. She wanted me to see my address. Huh? You think I'm motherfucking playing? I said, I say, man, you a piece of shit. I'm like, you ain't gonna do shit, dirty ass. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, and he handed me the cigarette over here, and I'm like, I said, hey, I said, she talking to me. He said, yeah. I say, see, you motherfuckers want to think I'm crazy. Then so she looking. I said, yeah, you talking about you gonna pull up? So I said, I remember you from last time, whatever. Whatever. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And then she stopped talking. And then I'm like, but he heard me having a conversation with her and her talking back. And so this is my stepdad. Yeah, she's supposed to be on live. How the fuck can you see me on live, man? They say the black web. Okay, she used that, but yo, she came in another way, talking about God. Then she had the nerve to tell me, oh, God, don't worry about it. God, he's just God. Like what? Like I ain't like that. And then next thing you know, man, my seer, you know what I mean, was letting me know, like, hey man, you need to leave that energy over there, man. I'm like, okay. I kind of ignored it for a minute. About 2 or 3 minutes later, hey, you need to leave that energy over there. Oh shit, let me get the fuck away from right after that. That motherfucker was terrified. Oh, the most high. Oh, come back in. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. Try to trick me. She tried to trick me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because who I am, my position, like she tried to trick me. Like every emperor need an empress. I'm like, huh? Like, yeah, I had on a black t-shirt, a V-neck t-shirt. She's like, yeah, I don't matter if you got a black V-neck t-shirt on. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? And like, so I had shit like that playing on my energy, man. Right here through YouTube, man. It's probably doing other people like that. You questioning, looking like, damn, like, yeah, it's happening to you, man. They ain't only just me. Them motherfuckers know what they doing. They play with people like that. That's what they do. That's why then next thing you know, Most High was sending me stuff, man. I could request things to change on YouTube, and it's gonna happen. It can happen. I want a cup of coffee for some reason. Yeah, it can happen. Like with a lot of technology, man. Yeah, I'm leveled up in the technology uh, realms, man. Like for real, man. And that's why they mad, y'all. And then they stuff don't want me to tell my business or whatever. Believe me, like if I'm talking too much right now, yeah, the divine let me know. They really will let me know, like, hey, yo, stuff is shift and change. But most high say I need you to start talking. So he been telling me like, man, it's been almost about it. It's been a year. It's been more than a year actually. That's why really that's one of the things that got me to start doing the YouTube when I started. When I started it, because I started too late. Then right after that, that female, then he was like that, then like adamant about it. Like I need you to start talking. So here I is, sir. Fuck that. Oh man, this shit ain't like people want to say, they close to God, this, that, and the other, and then they want to play with people. Like me, I'm not. That's not me. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I don't give a fuck who you is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be nice, over caring, over loving, and all that. Like then you be thinking like, damn, why he so nice? Why he yo, that's real, that's how most high come. This real unconditional love. Like oh damn, don't worry about you fucked. It can happen to anybody. Don't worry. What if you do that? What you need to do next? We ain't gotta sit there and think about, well, you gotta go through all this discussion about why stuff didn't go right and all of that. If something went wrong, hey, I did something wrong. So I'm trying to really, you know how it is when you, let's say you're doing math questions, then you getting it wrong, but I'm trying to add it up, but this don't make sense. And then when you start hearing yourself talk, then oh, I got it. And then the other person don't even give you the information to solve that math problem. They just listen to you and allow you to speak and talk. Then you heard it yourself, right? Bam. That's how it go, man. You see? Like I could break stuff like that down, like, and it makes sense. Like, but and so anyway, that's like what I'm here for. That's me all day. Just like you got it. Yeah, okay. Like, my first relationship, my first serious relationship, I was with a woman and she was in college and I came in from work and she was sitting on the floor, books everywhere, hair sticking up on top of her head. She looked at me like she was ready to start pounding crying. I can't. I'm like, well, what's wrong? I can't. She just starts snapping on me. You don't understand. You ain't never been to college. I'm like, what? I had to have a whole argument with her for 2 hours about how I been to college and all this bad shit. She was talking shit to me. And I saw through it. And I'm like, well, like, and I had to break it down to her. I'm like, well, I'm just trying to get you to understand. Just calm down. You know what I mean? Just once you speak it and you talking to me, you're gonna hear it. Like what I'm saying, you almost there. You don't look, you got it. You just need somebody to talk it to. Well, and then she started doing it, and then she was like, and she felt better, like, oh, thank you so much. And then when she went to school, she came back about 2 days later. She came in, cooked me a nice meal, told me how much she loved me and everything, and brought me the paper. How about I got an A on there? I got an A on that. I'm like, yeah, like I didn't go to her and say, I told you can get an A. I told you what you could do. I said, yeah, like, baby, that's all you had to do was just listen, like loud, what I'm saying? Like, have somebody to speak it to. And nobody never taught me that. Just, it was innate just to, you see that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but she just knew that, you know what I'm saying? I was a cook at a restaurant then, and I'm coming in from work. I'm already tired, and that restaurant used to be busy and stressful. I used to work a lot of hours. I used to work 60 hours a week over there. I used to work doubles, with splits. I go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, work till 2, get off at 2 and come back at like at 4. Take a 2-hour break, come back at 4 and work 4 to close. I was doing like that and it was so busy. And I was working like 6 days a week doing that type of stuff, like 10-hour days like that, and sometimes 12, so sometimes I come in at 7 and work straight through and we can't give you a break. Is there any way you can stay? Yeah, don't worry about it. I stay. I don't need a break. I ain't gonna take no break because if I take a break, it's over with. I'm done for the day. Soon as I sit down, take a break, I'm not finished. You know what I mean? I'm done. Okay. And that was me. That's how I work. And I kept it real with myself. And I worked like that. And I made sure I had comfortable shoes, number one. If I'm standing up like that a long time, so it's going pretty good. I was thinking like early, like last night, I was thinking about some things to say today, and if I was gonna be able to speak today, on here, and, And then I was like, forget it. Then I'm back and forth with that, you know what I mean? Then I just, all of a sudden stay in my truth. I'm like, man, I ain't gotta, I kind of want to pick up on what some other people say. That I get a lot of information from people on here too, that on YouTube, because we in alignment. You know what I'm saying? That's how we operate in the 5D with each other. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Like you on YouTube, this thing spiritual, man. All this internet, this move to some spiritual shit. That's how I got a lot of shit that attack me, like that you watch me on here, man. So what? I thought you how you saw me? I'm seeing hide and shit like this. Hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Yeah.